New at 11, growing pains for Washington Township schools. The district is running out of space for students, staff, buildings, and buses on its campus at 86th and Westfield. RTV6's Cameron Riddle is working for you with a look at the possible solutions to Washington Township's growing problem and why Northside residents are not impressed by the proposed solutions.
The game of soccer isn't the only fight happening on this Northside soccer field. Its next big battle could be over. What replaces it?
I moved here from Chicago. I've lived by New York City, and one thing I love about Indianapolis is there was some green space, and it feels like everyone who's in charge is saying, hey, green space just means dollars, and I think that is horrible.
That green space that Rob Johansson loves so much is owned by Washington Township Schools, and up until recently was the proposed site for a new operations and transportation center, a central location to house the district's buses. But after pushback from area residents, the district is now planning to relocate Northview Middle School from its current location at 86th and Westfield to a new building on what is now that soccer field.
We've always bought properties, this is our third home, adjacent to good schools. That's the reason why we chose this location.
Addie Jane Haynes's two now adult sons graduated from North Central High School, one of the 4 Washington Township buildings sitting literally in their backyard, including the current Northview Middle School and the current bus yard. But that campus is out of space, and now something has to go.
What I don't see the value in is losing an asset like the middle school and the activities and the campus environment that we have for a transportation hub. That is not an equal switch out.
If the middle school is moved to 91st and College, the district will then have room to keep all of its 145 buses in the same place. But Haynes says the last thing she wants is more buses in her backyard.
And each time they back up, they beep, beep, tweet, tweet. I don't need an alarm clock. I do not use an alarm clock because of that. And we're going to incur all of it because buses will be rolling out of this location, all points east and west, all day, all evening, and weekends.
Working for you in Indianapolis, Cameron Riddle, RTV6.
And much of the school district's pushback is coming from the Northside Community Council, which told RTV6 it will go as far as taking the district to court to keep buses away from the current green space at 91st and College. This morning, we asked the Washington Township School District for price comparisons for building a new bus lot versus building a new school. So far, we have not heard back.